like P, I ain't stressing it. 40 on me, she don't question it. Do you know what depression is? 3 niggas, they don't like me, but they wanna be me, they impressionists.
Good evening, Fredonia. You're listening to the Local LoDown on WCVF 88.9 The Voice and WDVL 89.5 The Inferno. I'm your co-host and promotions lead, Aaron.
Hi, I'm Jordan, and I'm your other co-host, A&R lead, and executive producer.
Hey, yo, it's Sebastian, the technical director.
Tonight's show is brought to you by Fredonia Radio Systems, in a group effort to promote and showcase the local music scene here in Fredonia, but also Western New York at large. Welcome to the Local LoDown.
On this episode, we have our guest, sadboymanii.
Hello. Hello, everybody. Thank you for having me.
Of course.
Yeah, thanks for being here. We like to just start off every episode with letting the guest introduce themselves and their background with music.
Okay, for sure. So my name is Amani, sadboymanii. I'm from New York City. And when it comes to music, I've been seriously making music since freshman year of high school. But I have a history with playing guitar, and that's about it. Just guitar. And then freshman year up until now.
Gotcha. And with your music, where do you often pull inspiration from?
When it comes to my music, I pull a lot of inspiration from situations I've been in myself. But when it comes to musical inspirations, I know it's going to sound very, very typical for someone named sadboymanii, but I love Juice WRLD, Joji, Toby Lou, things like that. They really feed into the creativity.
Definitely.
It's like, boom, they do what I want to do. They have that, and I want to, like, not mimic it, but I want to take it and flip it into my style.
So you're a music industry student here at Fredonia. How do you feel like that has impacted just who you are as a musician or how you approach being a musician and a performer?
Well, for one, I learned a lot about connections, a lot about connections, and being in the music industry, like having my copyright class. Every time I'm over here about to sample a song, I second guess. I'm like, how should I go about this? And it kind of just opens my mind to a lot of different things that go on in the music business, because it's a lot more than just recording the song, dropping the song, brand deal, record deal, fame. It's a whole lot of, extra parts that are moving around. So being a music industry major in this school, it really does give me that insight that I feel like I need to pursue a career.
Yeah. And how would you say it's affected your music creation process and being a college student also?
Wow. Well, for one, I'm not going to say it stunts it, but just being a college student in general, it's hard to really sit down and create a song, like, and record and go through the whole motions that it would, because I'm here, and I'm busy.
Right.
I'm so busy. I'm like, every day I'm writing. It's just writing. My notebook that I have in my bag right now.
Just getting a chance to record it.
Just getting the chance to record it. Yeah. I have my phone, Apple headphones. I record on the go, have my setup at home, record that there. But it's just a lot of not getting the chance to really sit down. But while you're out, it's like the most creative times. It's like, wow, I can write 10 songs right now and then go home and not record anything because I got homework. But other than that, it really has affected my music in a positive way, because now I feel more confident, like, if I'm going to get into contracts and, now I know what to look for or what to watch out for, so what I've learned so far has really boosted my confidence as an artist and the knowledge as well.
Right. That's awesome to hear.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, your most recent 5-song project is called Scars. I find it to be very well written, catchy, hits hard. Yeah. It's full of feeling, too.
Yes.
How did that project come together?
So, and here's a it's not a secret, but a lot of the songs that a lot of artists have out, they're old. Mm-hmm. They're very, 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 very old. Out of all of those songs, I'd say about Bad Reaction, Lovestruck. I forget my own track list, but a lot of those are written a year
Okay.
plus ago.
Yeah.
And I just got around to being like, wait, why am I just sitting on this? I should really go out and do it. But the original idea for Scars came through the fact that I had another project, and it was called The Amazing World of Sadness, to play off The Amazing World of Gumball. And I was like, I'm not sure if that name is going to stick like that. So I chose Scars because it was supposed to be, 4-letter, 5-letter word, 5 songs.
Gotcha.
And each song was supposed to be like a rundown of a different thing that left a scar on me. Emotionally, so it's just like emotional scars, EP, boom, we're done.
Yeah.
That was it.
So one of the songs that you're going to perform for us today plays off a song from a Disney movie, Girl vs. Monster, starring Olivia Holt.
Yes.
And you also have a song called Lovestruck, which interpolates a song called Had Me at Hello by Olivia Holt, also from the 2012 Disney movie Make Your Mark. How, specifically about Lovestruck, how did you come up with doing this song in like an emo rap style? But I'm also just curious about like your decision to use like songs from Disney movies.
Okay, I'm gonna correct you real quick. Lovestruck is a play on the song Something About the Sunshine from Starstruck.
Okay.
Starstruck.
You guys
So
know Starstruck?
is this a different Disney movie? Mm-hmm. Okay.
So we have so for Bad Reaction is Girl vs. Monster, and then Lovestruck is from Starstruck.
I think I got very confused when I was coming up with the questions because I hadn't seen either of these movies.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, people are going to be really into this if I like figure out which one's which, and I just got them mixed up.
You missed out.
Okay. So one is Olivia Holt.
One is Olivia Holt, and then the next one is Sterling Knight, and I forget the lead actress's name on that movie, but those two. So how did I get into just kind of sampling Disney songs? I am a huge Disney movie, not the newer ones, the older Disney movies. They have a lot of good music, and I mean a lot of good music. And when I started with Lovestruck, it was a complete accident because I'm like, when I listen to instrumentals and I listen to beats, I'm just like trying to find the melody, and then I'm like humming it, and I'm like, wait a minute, this is from that one song. And then I just went and I was like, how do I change it into my style?
Yeah.
So I took the main part, tweaked it around a little bit, and then that's just how you got Lovestruck and Bad Reaction. They're both the same formula, and it works. It just works because it's like, if you know where it is, if you know where it's from, then you know. Then you hear it, and you're like, wow, did he do that? Yeah, I did. So that's pretty much that.
Yeah. Are we getting a full Disney album at some point?
It's not just going to be Disney. That's the crazy part. Because I have Disney, then I have Nickelodeon. I have songs that sample Big Time Rush. Dang, I forgot the other name. But Big Time Rush is like one of the bigger ones from Nick that I have. Oh, Disney Channel. If anybody remembers Ant Farm.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
I do remember that.
There was a song called My Crush on Ant Farm. It was when China Anne McClain's character was like in a long distance relationship, and her boyfriend was like in the computer, and like she's singing a whole song about him. And I'm listening to that. I'm like, wow, this is good. And I also have Victorious in mind as well. So I'm coming for everybody's childhood favorites because they were my childhood favorites, and I want to be able to like do something and build off of it. So I'm not stopping anytime soon. Look out for those ones.
That's like a really cool idea, I think. Plus, like, it's so like generational,
And super marketable,
Except
too.
for Jordan, I guess.
Like, yeah, I guess not me, but I'm sure you could like tap in with a bunch of people that recognize that song and be
For
interested to
sure.
hear it in a
You
new
need to
style.
watch those movies.
I really do.
You need to. Girl versus Monster is like every Halloween time I'm watching that. It's a great movie.
It's coming up.
It's not dated. It's not too dated, but it's all old Disney movies are pretty dated, but it's still a classic. So I think you should watch both of those, Starstruck and Girl vs. Monster.
Okay. Noted.
That's homework right there.
Well, that's not the only song you've done an interpretation of. You also did Because of You by Neo. What was your inspiration for doing that one?
I'm not gonna lie. That one, there was the beat, and it was called Because of You. And then it was like just called because I was just a random day. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, I'm just looking because I like to do that. I just like to surf the internet for different instrumentals, different beats that I can use. And I just found it. And I was like, wow,
So
this
it was
is very
already
nice.
it already was in that style.
Already in that
Gotcha.
style. And I was like, okay, if it's already in the style, people know the song. How am I going to once again take it into my kind of thing? And then I just do it. I just did it, and I think it came out great, actually. That's one of my personal favorites.
Yeah.
A lot of people have asked me to do more of that. And coincidentally speaking, I'm not saying I'm going to do it. I'm not saying I'm not going to do it. But there is a one in that exact style doing Miss Independent by Neo. So
Okay.
that's on the maybe list for right now.
Nice. Yeah, and I noticed in that song, which I know you said you found online, but it has like a little bit of a Jersey Club sound to it.
Jersey Club.
Yeah.
I love Jersey Club. I don't even know the first Jersey Club song I heard where I was like, yeah, I think I can do this. But a lot of the Jersey Club songs are more trappy, rappy, not really the lovey, sad kind of thing.
Right.
But I was like, I can try my hand at it and
Yeah.
do it good.
Yeah.
And that's just, I love Jersey Club. I like the vibe, the energy, just the idea of just dancing. It's just a vibe.
Yeah.
So, and I like vibes. So I was like, all right, I'll do it. I did it. And now I play that song over and over again when I'm feeling for a specific kind of Jersey Club vibe. But the majority of Jersey Club music out right now, beautiful. Beautiful.
Would you say it excites you to just like dive into a whole new genre like that?
I'd say it's scary. It's very scary because I don't have a set genre that I like.
Right.
That I'm like really like, you look at me, you're like, oh, he's a country artist, or I just like jumping around because it's like I feel like I'm versatile enough to be like, okay, I want to try this, I'm gonna go try it.
Right.
But then it's scary because it's like I'm gonna try it, but what if I like it but other people don't? I have so many different styles.
Yeah.
That's just in the recordings, in the notes, in my FL, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to release these because it's like not what people are used to hearing from me. So
Yeah.
it's like I do a little bit of R&B here and there. I do a little bit of pop rock, so it's like it's not out the ordinary, but if I were to bust out right now with a pop rock album, it'd be like, wow, oh, okay, so it's very scary to jump into a genre. That's why if I do one and people like it, I'm like, okay, maybe I'll do one more. And then if it just keeps building from there, then I'll just keep going. But I won't get stuck in one genre for too long. I can't do that. I want to jump around. I want to try new things.
Yeah, I think that's definitely clear from the music that you have out now because, like, I think your earlier music was, like, more towards the emo rock genre, but your recent stuff has definitely branched out more. Are there any, like, specific genres that you want to try that you haven't yet?
As of right now, I really want to try, like, house music. Like, Drake's, what's it called? Honestly, never
Yeah.
mind.
It put a lot of eyes on House.
A lot of eyes on house, and I just want to be one of the people in that genre for a few, just for a little bit.
Yeah.
Falling Back by Drake, I heard that song, and I'm like, wow, that's a good house. Like I've never really listened to house before that. I'm sorry, I'm ashamed if anybody's listening and they're like, wow, you haven't? I haven't. But I heard Drake do it, and I start listening to more house, and I like the beats. It's like kind of Jersey Club-ish-esque, a lot of them.
Yeah, I could see how you could make the transition because you're already doing stuff that's pretty dancey already. so-
Exactly. And then you just kind of just ease your way into another style, and then boom, I'm in another part trying something else.
Yeah.
So.
Some of my favorite songs that you've done are kind of more of a plug and B type sounds, like My Girl and Love of My Life.
Ooh.
I love those ones.
People love those ones. I love Plug and B too.
Yeah.
Plug and B and Jersey Club have been like not my main focuses, but like that's what a lot of listeners have been liking from me, and that makes me feel great because it's like I didn't even think I had the voice to really stand on that genre. Like when you hear it's like autumn, summer, Sofego,
Right.
and then it's me. And it's like, wow, people like that. The Jersey Club and the Plug and B, beautiful. But right now, if I were to sit down and try to write a plug and beat song, I can't. I can't do it. I tried just last night. I tried. I couldn't do it. But then I ended up going and writing a Jersey Club song and a piano ballad song. I'm like, okay, maybe plug and be is on the back burner for right now. And then I move into Jersey Club. I'm working on more piano ballads, kind of ukulele things right now. So, plug and be, I have so much love for it. But right now, back burner. I'm trying new things.
Gotcha.
I'm curious, do you ever feel like your your artist name, sadboymanii, ever you feel constricted to keep your music in that realm? I don't think it should, but I'm just curious if you ever feel that way.
This is a perfect question.
Yeah, it's a really good question.
Because since high school, my mentor of the club that I was in, Substance Over Surface, it was like a talent club. We had the music, we had live instruments, we had art, and one of my mentors, Jerry, shout out Jerry if you ever see this, he would always tell me yo, you got to change your name. You got to look into more positivity. My mom does the same thing. And I tell them it's not really my name. People have the Lils, got Lil Uzi, Lil Pump, but people just call him Uzi or Pump, And that's kind of like me. People could call me Monty and it'll still be the same thing. And I don't feel constricted by the sad boy. It's obviously I don't just make sad music. I make love songs. I make the sad music. I have a bunch of mosh pit music in the archives that I could bust out right now and it'd be like, oh wow, okay. So I don't necessarily feel constricted by the name because if you want to drop the sad boy and just call me Monty, it's the same thing to me. That's all. That's what my friends call me Monty and they call me sad boy, and it's okay, that's the same. It's the same thing. I don't feel constricted by the name. The name doesn't really hold me down because I'll go around and make any genre and then still be sadboymanii.
Nice, that's cool. I think that's how it should be.
Yeah.
So switching gears a little bit to more of the business side, I guess. On your TikTok, you have over 19,000 followers, I think. And some of your videos have over millions of views. And recently you've done videos answering questions from people about just your songs when you're going to release things. Do you have any specific approach to how you make TikToks or other social media?
Because Instagram used to monetize Reels heavy, and I would just go and bang out Reels and just be like, hey, I got this song, or show a process of me recording, and then I would get paid off Instagram Reels. But since they stopped, I haven't really been on Instagram Reels as much because, yes, there was a money incentive. They took that away. They should bring it back. But it was just great. But on TikTok, the way I go about it is I might just regularly post a song, see if anybody picks it up. If someone were to comment hey, this is good, or if someone were to just comment, I would respond to that to that comment with another video using the sound, and then that other video would pick up more views, and then it kind of snowball. But I think my problem with that is that I always forget to be oh, the song is out. Because then they'd be commenting, oh, is a song out? And you got to go to each individual comment and say, yes, it's out. Yes, it's out. No, it's not. And they kind of I feel like it kind of throws off the momentum.
Yeah,
because if I had it in the caption, or if I had it on the video itself that it was out, I feel like someone would have already clicked. Because if I reply your comment 9 times out of 10, it's TikTok. You're probably not going to see that I replied. You're probably already scrolling and looking, so.
Right.
I think TikTok is a great way to promote music, but it's just very, very oversaturated because everybody thinks TikTok is very good at promoting music. So everybody's on TikTok trying to promote music, including myself. So it's a very heavy market right now.
Yeah.
Can you monetize on TikTok?
Yes, I think I forget what it is, but if you're in the creator fund, you can. And I've had 2 other TikToks besides this one. My first one had, I think, 50,000. Then I got banned, and I was making good money off of that one. Then my second one had 48,000. Then I got banned. I was making good money off of that. And then I guess TikTok, their algorithm has changed, so they don't pay as much, or it's harder to get the views to get in the creator fund. So right now, I'm not making little to nothing on TikTok. So you can monetize it, but it's more for like the people in the millions of followers, not someone who only has like 19,000 and then the momentum has dropped. So I'm really only pulling like 500, maybe less, maybe more per video. So it's not like definitely not quitting my day job, but it's a little something on the side on a month. You're like, oh, I still have some money in the TikTok bank. Okay, take it out.
Why are you getting banned?
Let's just say the stuff that I was saying and doing on my other TikToks was too much for them to handle. Okay, it was a very wild time when I had those TikTok accounts. I was having a little too much fun. I was wilding out a little bit, and if TikTok ever decided to give me my accounts back, I would probably go do the same thing that got me banned because that's why I had an audience. I was saying out of pocket things. I was making music. I was making funny raps about this, that, and the third, and they banned me. So it is what it is. I'm 19,000 strong right now, hoping to build up soon. But if I don't, and if I stay at the 19,000, I'm like, okay, I got 19,000 people who liked me enough to follow me.
Yeah.
So hey,
Not too shabby.
A win is a win.
Yeah. Well, one other thing, just a little thing that I noticed about your social media is that you like to use the bat emoji a lot. Do you feel like the bat emoji is like fitting in with your aesthetic? Is that your spirit animal?
100% aesthetic. 100% aesthetic.
Gotcha.
I don't know. The format that I have for my my captions and stuff, I've had that since high school and I haven't changed it. So the bat emoji is just a thing. It's just, it's staying and I don't plan on getting rid of it. It's the aesthetic for real.
Gotcha.
I enjoy the bat emoji.
It's in the code.
It's in the code. Bat emoji code.
Gotcha. Well, I think we're about ready to transition to the performance aspect. Take it away, Mani.
All right. Welcome, everyone. This is my first song of the night, day, whatever this is. This is my first song, and it's called Hula Hoop. Get me when you smile.
Exotic.
You can get me when you smile. I think you should stay a while. I think you should hold me down for real. When I knew when I was younger, I really liked hula hoops, and and it's just a thing now. Anyways, here we go. Head is going around like a hula hoop. I get butterflies in my stomach when I look at you. You should hit my line when you coming through. I've been on the side, save myself on the side for you. You got me going around like a hula hoop, thinking you should put me around your thighs like a hula hoop. You've been on my mind, clocking in from like 5 to 2. You should hit my line when you miss me, keep me in the loop. Shorty says she coming through, make sure that I'm smelling good, make sure that my Netflix playing loud, it knows what to do. If you wanna chill, kick it here, we could get some food, we could hit my plug, we could roll if you wanted to. People think I'm playing when I say that I have fell for you. I'll call my homegirls up, she got some rocks, she'll put a spell on you. My head is in the loop, but my heart is in the same place. I gave you everything you want, you still gave me the same face. Stuck in a loop, hard to repeat, I don't know what to do. My skin is so black, but I'm still feeling blue. Girl, I wish you would come and just give me a clue. Oh. Like what do I do? Hoes in my phone and I'm still feeling you. My skin is so black, but I'm still feeling blue. Girl, I wish you would come and just give me a clue. You got me going round like a hula hoop. I get butterflies in my stomach when I look at you. You should hit my line when you coming through. I've been on the side, save myself on the side for you.
You're a good guy, but I'm not in a good place right now.
I've been on the side, you've been on my mind, I've been on your mind, stuck in a loop, stuck in a loop, hard to repeat, I don't know what to do, my skin is so, but I'm simple and blue, girl, I wish you would, and just give me a clue, Like what do I do? Holding my phone and I'm still feeling you, my skin is so black, but I'm still feeling blue, girl, I wish you would, and just give me a clue, yeah. Yeah, and it's just a vibe out, you know. Anyways, like I said, that was Hula Hoop. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that one. Okay. How'd that sound? I don't like that song. I like that song. I don't like performing that song. It's shoddy. Anyways, not even going to introduce this one. If anybody remembers Girl vs. Monster, anybody? That one Disney movie. My thing is I really like Disney, so you gonna hear it if you know, if you don't, you don't. But you should watch Girl vs. Monster, then come back in, you know. Told me that she got an allergic reaction to the way that I'm acting, to the way I'm attracting her. Told me that this love is a natural disaster. Told her it do not matter. Michael Myers, I'm after her. Go. Told her I could never let her go. Told you that she mine, so you know I could never let go. Michael Myers, I'm after her. Told me that she loved me. Tell me who am I to let go? I could never let her go. She told me I'm everything. Wedding bells and wedding rings. I could never let that. Put a dagger in my heart, doesn't make sense. Dagger versus dagger like it's Freddy versus Jason. Love is a drug, I'ma take some. Love is all it takes to make one. Cause I could feel you coming from a mile away. My heart starts to break whenever you go away. And you leave me all alone, like you don't have a clue that you're mine. Michael Myers, girl, I'm after you. Told me that she got an allergic reaction to the way that I'm acting, to the way I'm attracting her. Told me that this love is a natural disaster. Told her it do not matter. Michael Myers, I'm after her. Go. Told her I could never let her go. Told you that you mine, so you know I could never let go. Michael Myers, I'm after her. That she got an allergic reaction. Told her it do not matter. Michael Myers, I'm after her. Told her that this love is I told her it do not matter. Michael Myers, I'm after her. Go. Told her I could never let her go. Told you that you mine, so you know I could never let go. Michael Myers, I'm after her. Alright. How do you tell someone that you love them? Would you rather wait till the time is right, or would you just say it?
Just say it.
Alright. Here we go. Pretty lady, don't forget that your love's all mine all the time. That your love's all mine all the time. Anyways, I hope everybody listening to this really enjoys this. I hope everybody's having a grand old time so far. It's your boy sadboymanii, you dig. Here we go. Pretty lady, where you been? All my life in my head. Sit right next to me, I've waited patiently. Now your love's all mine. Say my name, scream it loud. Take it how you want, girl, you making me proud. So proud, I take you down. Now your love's all mine all the time. Anyways, if you're in the audience, if you're listening to this and you have someone that you love, you better let them know that you love them, because you never know when it's your time to go. Can I get a holla?
Holla.
Thank you. They try to tell me I'm wrong, but I'm not. Give you all that I got. I've been burning inside, cause goddamn girl, you hot. I gotta repeat that one more time. I've been burning inside, cause goddamn girl, you hot. Pretty lady, Don't forget that your love's all mine all the time. That your love's all mine all the time. Anyways, I don't want you to forget that. You know, it's a big thing to me because this whole song is about, you know, the fact that that your love's all mine all the time. Anyways, that's just my drawn out way of saying I love you. Thank you. Anyways, this is my last song of the night. Yeah. Anyways, I'm not even going to introduce it because if you hear it, you're gonna know the inspiration and you're gonna know exactly where I'm coming from. Double click. Oh, okay. All right. Everybody knows this sample. Na 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 da da na na. Anyways, I really like this song. I don't know, there's something about this song. I was like, I just had to just come and be like, yeah. So, Neo, if you're listening to this. Anyways. Girl, I know this much is true, 'cause loving you is the cause of my addiction. I'm strung out on you and I don't know what to do, but I like it. And girl, it's all because of you. Na, 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 na. Girl, it's all because of you. Na, na, na. Girl, it's all because of you. Want to, but I can't help it. I guess it's how it feels. You got me begging and craving, that's how I know it's real. When I say never, never leave me all alone. Got me calling and calling, girl, I've been blowing up your phone. But you, yeah. Girl, I need your love, and it's only us. And I like it, girl, I know this much is true, 'cause loving you is the cause of my addiction. I'm strung out on you and I don't know what to do, but I like it, and girl, it's all because of you. Girl, it's all because of you. No. Girl, it's all because of you. Oh, na. Girl, it's all because of you.
Well, thank you so much for your performance, Mani. Really appreciate you coming on the show and blessing me with Neo stuck in my head for the rest of the night.
You're welcome. You're very welcome. Very welcome.
I'm going to have to go back and watch Girl vs. Monster.
So many reference points.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, you got reference points for days. Okay.
So one song that you performed for us today, Hula Hoop, you teased on your social media back in January. I was wondering if you have a plan on releasing that anytime soon?
Okay, so that was supposed to happen when I teased it. It was supposed to happen so long ago, but long story short, I am banned on PayPal. It is hard to pay if they won't let me. So, I've gotten loopholes. I've had my friends use their PayPal accounts and then put my information and I send them the money. But now that I'm in the position to drop it, because I got a new card and they can't catch me, I actually, what's today? Today's September, Wednesday, the
13th.
I could drop it within the next 2 weeks. So,
Ooh.
Hula Hoop, the 29th. September 29th, Hula Hoop.
Yo,
September 29th, Hulu
release show.
Release show.
Release show.
You know what? That's written in stone now. When I go home, I'm gonna pay for that license. Hula Hoop is coming out September 29th.
There we go.
All right.
There we go. Well, what else is going on September 29th?
September 29th, I will be performing at Main Street Studio live. Okay, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be a great time. We're gonna have a lot of fun, a lot of vibes, hopefully some dancing. I want to see people shake it and move it and bounce around, you know. It's gonna be a great time. So if you're watching, listening, you should come through.
Is that going to be your first off-campus performance?
Yes, actually. I just realized that is actually gonna be my first off-campus performance, and I am shaking in my boots. I'm shaking in my Panda Buy dunks, okay?
It's very it's a really nice environment.
It is.
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
been going to Main Street since freshman year. Since my freshman year, yeah. But was it freshman year? I was going to North Pole.
Yeah.
I was going to North Pole, and I was like, I wanted to perform at North Pole so badly, and then it just disappeared off the face of the earth.
Right.
The first Main Street show was freshman year because of the one when North Pole flooded.
Oh, you're right.
I
I
remember
forgot you
when
guys
North
are all
Pole-
in the same grade, and I was like, wait.
I remember when North
they
Pole flooded.
started it. Yeah, they
So-
started the spit. That's cool.
They left us a great thing, and now it's my turn to kind of fulfill what I wanted to do freshman year. So I'm very happy about that. I'm very nervous though, but I'm very happy.
Do you have any specific plans for it? Can you tease anything that you're going to be performing that night?
Hula hoop will be there.
Okay.
Hula hoop will be there. I have a lot of just vibey songs. Hula hoop out of the songs I performed, hula hoop is the only one that's gonna be there. A lot of them are going to and Love's All Mine, because that one is also a very nice vibe. I feel like
Yeah.
in that setting it would just go good, you know? So I think I have a lot of good vibes. It's just I might do a rager if I feel like I have the vocal cords for it. Then
Okay.
I will definitely do a rager. I will show out, and it will be it'll be a nice show. It'll be something to watch for real.
I think that would be the space to do a rager.
Definitely.
Yeah.
All right, so then rager song, right?
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
please. I had a quick question. I'm back. I mean, I've been talking for a little bit, but I feel like I have to do an intro because I go away for so long. But you know, you're pretty big on social media. I'm sure that translates to your where you're from. I know it's a big city, but you know, I was wondering how the transition was from home to Fredonia here. Like, do you feel like you have to prove yourself again now here, or how is it?
So at home, if those who don't know, I am from New York City, and it is very hard to even quote unquote prove yourself down there. It is so hard. Like, I'm very active on social media, and yes, I've gotten, I get recognized. I have people who come up to me, talk to me. That's cool. But when it comes to music, it's a whole different ball game. Like, I've never done a show in the city, ever. Never done a show. And I come to Fredonia, and surprisingly, a lot of people from Fredonia knew me from TikTok, because I was like, oh,
Wow.
you know me as well.
That's pretty wild.
So it's very wild. I was like, oh, wow, okay, that's a thing. Yeah, I think I recognize you. I'm like, because 9 times out of 10 if they recognize me, it's from when I had my other TikTok accounts. So they know me from when I was doing crazy things. So it's like, okay.
do something crazy.
And I'm like, no, I'm off that now. I don't do that anymore. So
You're
coming
the
up
crazy
here,
guy from TikTok.
I'm no longer him. Okay, I just make music now. So yeah, I mean, coming up here, I don't feel the need to kind of prove myself in the terms of the music I make, but the scene and the music scene, yes, it's yes. But for myself, no, I think I'm pretty solid as an artist here. But when it comes to the scene of the upstates, then that's a different story. But Fredonia has given me my first actual shows.
Yeah.
So I'm
Okay.
doing so much better.
So
Right.
it is okay. So it's kind of backwards. That's interesting, but
Very.
definitely makes sense being from New York City.
Yeah. In terms of just the fact that there's a lot of bands that play here with live instruments, would you say it's a struggle to try to get booked when people don't know if it's just going to be beats and vocals or?
Yes. Well, me personally, I haven't tried to get booked for
Yeah.
anything because of that fear. Because a lot of people are live instruments. And yes, I can play live instruments, but definitely not to the level as anybody that has performed, any of the bands I've seen, Relentless Moisture and Lobotomite
Yeah.
and Fett, I can't compete to them when it comes to live instruments.
Yeah.
So me trying to get booked is a very hard thing because I don't feel confident enough in my live instrument playing. But if you throw on an instrumental and I play one of my songs and I do one of my songs, that's where I feel like, you know what, like that's my domain. I feel really comfortable. So it's hard to step out into or try to step into the light when the light is like very concentrated on that live
Yeah.
music. Don't get me wrong. Everyone who I've seen perform here, beautiful, amazing. I just can't do it.
Yeah.
I can't do that the way that they want to.
Right, and you shouldn't have to feel like you need to.
Oh no, for sure. I feel like I don't kind of force myself to do it, but it would be so nice
If you could.
It'd be so nice if I could, because like I've been playing guitar for like since elementary school, and even then I'm still not like I don't like finger picking.
Yeah.
I'm just a campfire strummer that just has a lot of experience campfire strumming. So, hopefully one day I'll be able to like step out of that kind of like anxiety about it and just do it and just be like, hey, it's just me and my guitar. I got like a good 3 sets and then jump into instrumentals, which was my original plan for the Main Street. But I broke my guitar. So I broke my guitar and I told Sebastian.
Yeah.
I was like, I broke my guitar, so it's just gonna be instrumental sets for that. But it's still gonna be a great time. So still come and see, come and watch.
Yeah, I think it's definitely intimidating for solo artists, sort of in the Fredonia music scene. That's
Yeah.
mostly like bands.
Yeah.
So, but I think once you do finish that Main Street show, and I think everyone's gonna love it, I think you're gonna
Yeah,
just.
it's usually how it goes in Fredonia is like you get one show and then you kind of just break in like forever.
Yeah.
I feel like it just once you get the first one under your belt, just people are like, oh, okay, let's like
I'm trying
work
to
on
break
something
in.
else together with him.
I want to break in. So if you go to this Main Street show, even if you don't like it, just act like you do. So I can continue building, you know?
We did an interview at the last Main Street show, our Local LoDown concert, and I was listening. It's not out yet, but there will be maybe a interview in the future with one of those bands.
Yes.
And the guy was like, I think it's awesome how everybody's like, even if you don't like the music, you still like hear it out and you're like not like.
Yeah, Fredonia
Yeah.
is very accepting, and it's something about it being a small town where there's not much else to do.
Yeah.
Obviously, if you're doing a show in Buffalo or New York City or anywhere bigger, there's people that could be doing like 50 different other things that night. So they're coming in with like ready to judge, and possibly leave. But here, everyone's just like, oh, an opportunity to have a good time. I'll get on the side of the artist,
Exactly. So
Yeah.
hopefully everybody will be accepting of me and my instrumentals. So
On another note, this is just a fun little question. I think you'll be great at it. When you think of the internet, what video comes to mind? Like just in general, like, do you get that? Does that?
I get it. I get it. Like
At first, I thought I could. Yeah.
like just a video that I think of.
Yeah. Like.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to do it. I want to go all the way up. Ricky, when I catch you, Ricky. Nobody knows that one?
No.
No.
What?
No. Oh my gosh.
It's every week. Every week.
Oh
it's
my
like,
gosh.
Nope.
It's on TikTok, and it's this guy basically like calling this other guy out. He's like, when I catch you, Ricky, when I catch you, Ricky, he just keeps saying that. Like that's it. It's just when I catch you, Ricky.
So that's what's kind of just like replaying in your head, just at
It's
random
just-
points.
I will find it.
It's just when I like that's literally it's just in there because it's so catchy. It's like, why did he say it like that? Sebastian, if you find it, please pull it up for a second so that everybody could.
It's gonna be on the interview. It's gonna be on the video.
Okay, good.
It'll flash to it right here. Boom.
I want to do it. Stop hiding. You hiding forever. Ricky, when I catch you, Ricky. Ricky, when I catch you, Ricky. Ricky, when I catch you, Ricky. Ricky, when I catch you, Ricky.
All right.
All right, I think that concludes another episode of the Local LoDown. Thank you so much, Mani, for coming here and
Thank you
performing.
for having me.
Thanks for tuning in to the Local LoDown on 88.9 WCVF The Voice and 89.5 WDVL The Inferno. We'll be back with some more heavy-hitting music next week.
Same time, same place.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Girl, I know this much is true, cause loving you is a cause of my addiction. I'm strung out on you and I don't know what to do.